will look at these three things and say, yeah, that's pretty much $100,000 less of your borrowing capacity. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how HECS, personal loans, and car loans affect your borrowing capacity and how the banks look at these. A lot of people go into the home loan process assuming my HECS doesn't matter because I forgot about it and it's not visible. Or I have a credit card, but it's at a zero balance and I never use it. Therefore, they don't care about it. Or my car and personal loans are just going to get overlooked because I'm easily managing the repayment. In everyday life, these assumptions would be true and valid, but banks don't assess your financial situation the same way you would. They assess your risk, your commitments, and worst case scenarios. You may look at your financial situation and say, I'm managing my repayments amazingly. I have no problems in the world. But the reality is, HECS reduces your usable income. Your HECS gets taken directly out of your pay, so you don't even see it. Therefore, the lenders shade your income down and treat that as an ongoing repayment. Credit cards are assessed at the limit, not the balance. A credit card with a $10,000 limit, even though it has a $0 balance, is treated as a full liability, like you're in $10,000 in debt. Car loans and personal loans are a direct borrowing capacity killer. That's because those ongoing repayments will be hundreds of dollars a fortnight, if not a week, which means less money you can put towards a home loan, which is a significant chunk, if you ask me. Think of your income like a pizza. So you've got 8 slices when you receive this pizza. You open the box and automatically you give a slice to your credit card, a slice to your personal loan, a slice to your car loan. That leaves you with 5 pieces left for the bank to work with when you apply for a home loan. Here's what this actually looks like in real life. You can have a great income, you can be making consistent savings, you can feel like you are ready, but the bank will still come back to you and say, you can't borrow as much as you thought you could. Not because you are irresponsible, but because you've got other existing liabilities chewing up your income. A few common traps that I see quite regularly is, again, with the credit cards. Like I said, credit cards are calculated by the limit. If you've got a credit card that is just sitting there, that's been open for the last 15 years that you're not using, just in case, close it. Throw it in the bin, straight in the bin. And whilst we're on the topic of credit cards, maximizing your credit limits to earn points, frequent flyer points, can wait until after you buy a home. Financing a new car during pre-approval. Of course, having a new car is exciting, but you know what's more exciting? Buying your own house first. And lastly, hiding your HECS debts. By the way, this is on your payslip. It's not as easily hidden as you think it is. Always assume when you have any open credit facility that when you apply for a home loan, it will reduce your borrowing capacity, because it's true. Smart buyers, whether you're a first home buyer or not, do these simple things before they apply for a home loan. Number 1, they reduce their credit card limits or close it altogether in the bin. Number 2, they avoid new debts or avoid making any credit inquiries 3 to 6 months before they apply for a home loan. Number 3, they remember their HECS debts and they plan around their HECS debt. If you are still studying or if you have recently finished your uni degree, assume immediately that you are going to have slightly reduced borrowing capacity because of that ongoing HECS. Number 4, make sure you talk to a broker to get your maximum borrowing capacity established first before you start looking for a house, or before you've already found a house. Or number 5, again, have a chat to a broker if you want to make a big financial decision before you buy a house. So for example, you want to have kids, you want to buy a new car, anything big before you buy a house, talk to a broker, because we can always establish a new strategy with those things included if need be, or we'll just tell you straight out, no, don't do it. Wait until you buy a house first. Having a HECS debt or a car loan or a personal loan or any other debts that you're paying off does not mean that you cannot buy a house, because theoretically you can purchase a house with all of them if you wanted to. It all comes down to whether or not you can afford what you want to do with those existing debts. And if it isn't quite there just yet, there are always options that we can do in terms of slowly eliminating these debts or paying them down or restructuring them in a way that does include them, which may mean bumping down your purchase price to what is affordable for you. If you're a first-time buyer, or even if you're not, and you want to know how much you can borrow with your existing debts, or if it's even possible for you to borrow with existing debts, please feel free to book in a free 15-minute session with us. Link is in the description below. If you found this content helpful, or if it resonates with you in some way, please make sure to like and subscribe and send your friends my way. Bye.